All right, good evening, everyone. And my name is Mrs. Vanator, and I teach basically everyone on stage tonight. But tonight we're going to start with the 6th grade orchestra. These students meet every day of the school year, but most of them just started at the very beginning of the year. So they've made tons of progress. We're going to showcase all of that tonight, first with a fiddle tune called Frog in a Tree. Enjoy. A couple of notes as we keep going. In your program, you will find a QR code that will have you go to a website called Padlet and allow you to leave some encouraging notes or feedback for our concert. So if at any point you wish to encourage the students in any of the groups tonight, I would encourage you to fill that out after the concert. And it is anonymous, so if you want us to know who you are, you can add your name as well. The next song that 6th grade is going to play is titled Our Heroes, and we thought that we would share a little bit about our heroes. So we're going to take a little moment to do that before we play. All right, so I will go first in teaching like to model things. So my heroes are actually in attendance tonight, my mother and father. I don't know where they are, but They have endured many a middle school orchestra concert, and that is why they are my heroes.
Good evening, everyone. I'll be sharing with you my hero. My name is Krista. To me, my heroes are my parents. They are my teacher and leader. They taught me a lot and continue to teach me and lead me the right path. They help me and my siblings with any work and are very caring. Not just my siblings, but others. My mom and dad are my heroes.
My name is Omega, I play the violin, and my hero is my mom because she's hardworking and she cares about everyone in the house and she loves us.
Hi, my name is Bentley. I play the viola, and my heroes are my parents because they help me and they teach me to push through anything and tell me that I can do anything I want to.
Hi, my name is Olivia. My parents are my mom and dad because they always support me and I love them so much.
Hi, my name is Ava and I play cello, and my hero is my parents because they are very hardworking and I appreciate them and I love them so much.
Hello, my name is Jude and I play the cello, and my heroes are my parents because honestly they're the best parents you could ever have and are very good people. And if there's one thing I've learned from middle school, I know it's hard dealing with kids. I'm Allison, and my heroes are my whole family, but specifically my family who has showed up tonight because they've always been here for me no matter what instrument I played and no matter what life choices I've made. Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Masat. I play the violin. Today I'm going to talk to you about my hero. My hero are my parents because they help me with everything. My dad works hard to give me the best childhood, and my mom taught me everything I know. So thank you for listening and enjoy.
playing today is actually a 3-part song. It's called a symphony, more for our style in 6th grade, a mini symphony, because symphonies generally are super long. Don't worry, it's not super long. But I did want to tell you a little bit about a symphony because we have been learning about it in class, and that is traditionally between the movements of the symphony. So you'll see Modest March, Little Largo, and then Kleine Canon. In between, we traditionally do not have any applause. There's a little awkward silence, but that's okay. And then we move right along to the next movement. So I hope that you might learn something new tonight. Maybe that's the one thing. And it's our last song. These kids have put in tons of work, even if it's just been during class time. And I don't know if any of you play any instruments, but basically learning an instrument is like learning another language. So everyone you see tonight has spent countless hours figuring out how to decipher what they see on the page, and it is incredibly challenging. So can we give them an applause? This is Ovation Strings. They rehearse one morning a week for, depending on how early we get there, 30 to 40 minutes. And this sort of last couple months we've been working on this tune that you will recognize. And we tend to play alternative styles of music, so non-classical, the fun stuff. And this year we have had a guest clinician come work with us, as well as traveled to all 6 elementary schools to perform and promote how awesome Orchestra is. So, this is Ovation Strings playing Viva La Vida.
My name is Dave Larzelere. I'm the director of bands here at East Lansing High School and also the chair of the Performing Arts Department for our school district. And I wanted to come and speak to you guys tonight and just thank and recognize and congratulate a member of our Performing Arts team who is retiring at the end of this year. Mr. DeHaan has been a teacher at McDonald Middle School for almost 25 years here in East Lansing and has been the auditorium manager for this facility since it opened in 2006. So if we think about how many hours and hours and hours of concerts he has sat there, he's here for just about every concert for almost, 17 years, 18 years. The hundreds of light bulbs that he has changed in this facility, the number of times that he has had to change this shell in and out. I'm surprised he can still walk after doing all of that. So I would appreciate it if you could, along with me, thank him for his tremendous years of service for our students in our school district. Thank you, Mr. DeHaan. We got a little gift from Mr. DeHaan on behalf of Mrs. Croth, Mrs. Vanator, Mr. Rosin, and myself, and the East Lansing Band and Orchestra Parents Association. We got him gift cards for a couple of dinners at his favorite restaurants, and they're not really for him, they're more for his wife, for all of the hundreds and hundreds of dinners that he has missed over the past 17 years. So, once again, Chris, can't thank you enough. You're a great friend, and we appreciate everything that you've done for our students and our programs. Let's give him another round of applause. Thank you.
All right, this is 7th grade orchestra. I'm currently waiting for one kid to come back with his bow, so don't embarrass him, but he's coming. I did want to mention a few things about this awesome group of kids on stage. If you know anything about what has happened at McDonald Middle School over the last year with your students, that is important in orchestra. So we've had a couple power outages, a small flood, and all of those have happened in first hour, which is when these kids meet. So we have had some adventures, some literally in the dark, and we've been able to make the most of it. And honestly, on most of those days, we played in the dark, and it was kind of fun. So this is 7th grade orchestra performing Academic Festival March.
Good evening. My name is David Rosin. I am the 8th grade or 7th through 12th grade orchestra teacher. This is our 8th grade orchestra. And the piece you just heard and the piece you're about to hear come from our repertoire of about a week and a half. Since we got back from Chicago, we had to we wanted to add a couple new pieces and not play all of our Chicago literature. So that piece and this piece, these kids put together in about a week and a half. And because we had snow days and so many cancellations, our trip to Eastern Michigan got canceled that we were going to go to. So then our festival stuff got pushed back, and then we had Chicago music, and so our music sort of got very tight at the end of the year here. So we are doing some music that we did in Chicago, and some music is new. We also, maybe you've noticed, we also want to take a second. We want to thank the ELEF for these beautiful new folders we got. So East Lansing Orchestra, these are professional folders, same as Lansing Symphony would use or groups like that. And the ELF was generous enough to give us a grant to buy enough for all of the middle school students to use at concerts. They just look much better than those Marshall music folders you're used to seeing around your house probably. So these are just our nice new concert folders. So can we give the ELEF a round of applause for thank Okay, we're going to continue now with a piece called Riding the Rails.
It is teaching them and fixing their insurance. So, I will do what I do best and multitask while I talk to you. So, this is all of the kids you've seen tonight on stage at once, playing a combined tune called Seven Nation Army, and they have never done it together before. So this is our first and only shot. It's gonna go amazing, I can't wait. So, thank you for coming tonight. Thank you for supporting the musicians on this stage and our program. There's something so special about doing things not with technology at all. With pencil, with paper, with your brain, and I think it is so much fun. I hope that they have had so much fun this year. We want to wish our 8th graders well as they go on to high school and thank them for their 3 years of middle school with us. They did start on computers, so I remembered their bedrooms and their living rooms through their little screen, unless it was black, and then I don't remember anything. But it has been a true pleasure, and we wish them the best in high school and whatever they choose to do moving forward. This is going to be our last piece. The end will be kind of chaotic as we get people off stage, but just be patient as we move kids to instrument rooms, and they will meet you somewhere. Maybe back in here, maybe out there. But thank you so much for coming and supporting us. It means a lot. So, thank you.